Maybe I should turn the mic on. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? It's been a while. What you guys up to? We got Dana, been here just hanging out by himself. Devin just popped in. Let me know if you guys can hear and see me. Like I said, it's been a while. I don't remember if this stuff works properly. Oh, hello, hello. Welcome to the Reseller Unhinged. It used to be me and Mike, aka Jiggly Thrift, but I have not heard from Mike via social media, text message, anything since the beginning of April. Mike, I hope you're alive. I hope you're doing well. Miss you, buddy. But the show must go on. So here we are. I put off, I think last Sunday, what was it, Easter or something like that? So we didn't do a live show. So trying to play catch up and just kind of get back into the groove. As always, the invisible co-host Stacy is in the chat. Make sure you all say hi to her by giving a thumbs up. And if you didn't hear, our OG Triple OG Instagram is back. So if you weren't following it to begin with, make sure you go hit up Flip the World TX. Somehow, after a 3-month ban, Instagram said, you know what? The world needs to hear what you have to say, and gave us our original account back. Lots of people pumping in. All right, good. You guys can hear me because my microphone's blinking and it usually just stays solid blue if it's working. So I've never seen it blink before. Hello. What's up, Keith? Loud and clear. What's up, Marcus? Annie, how you doing? Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't want to, what's up, Greg? I don't want to throw out like, false red flags or anything, but since COVID to now, I've had a few friends that, offed themselves. And so now when somebody kind of ghosts or goes away for a little bit, I get that little spider tingle in my chest that I have to at least try and check on him. So I've reached out, I've sent text message, social media. It doesn't look like he's been active on anything, but again, we're going to knock on wood and hope that he's just grinding, and that is what's going on. So anyway, how's everybody's reselling month of April been? Once you get into a groove, it kind of just gets the same. You find cool stuff when we go to the bins, but as far as like our business model, everything is turning the way it should be. We're getting our items listed quicker than I would say we used to do. That's primarily, that's not a word, primarily because we've added a new category to our arsenal. We're now doing jeans and shoes, and we are lucky, #blessed, that we are able to pick up, 50, 60, 70 pairs of jeans in one haul at the bins because of the abundance. So those are easier to process. They don't take as long. You just have to wash them and then you're able to photograph. So it's been a lot faster for us to build up our listed items. And that's the most important thing. As always, listing the items. Sourcing is the fun. Listing is what gets you paid. So we've been really focusing on getting our minimum 20 a day, shooting for 140 a week. If we fall off one day or we're going out of town or have plans, we try to just do extra work on the day before or the day after. I did a little work today, cleaned some shoes, so tomorrow isn't so stressful. Monday's always our biggest day. We're packing up those weekend orders so we can do our #corny picture post. We have the bins. That's the first day of our shooting, so I have to film. Stacy has to do all the finding, and then we still have to process the orders, and we have to get more photos, and everything just keeps going. So Monday is, like, I would say, our busiest day. We started selling it, it started overflowing into Tuesday. So Monday and Tuesday are pretty hectic. And then the rest of the week usually tapers out, but we have not found a better strategy at this point. So we're just going to roll with it. Oh, just sold a pair of jeans for $31.93, if you can see that. And that's what I'm talking about. Jeans, believe it or not, are a very good category. Devin says he sucks at selling shoes. I'm doing great with jeans from the bins and sprinkling. Yeah, and see, all you got to do is find one thing that sells consistently, and then you can play around with whatever your other stuff is. The Vintage Viking is in the house. What's up, my man? Yeah, I think Monday's everybody's crazy day, but because we do everything as far as like filming for YouTube, and honestly, it's just because I'm trying to make too many people happy with too much stuff. I'm trying to be too social with the corny package photos, so I have to like come up with my idea, figure out how I'm going to execute it. Bins footage, hoping that we get good stuff, and then the whole, processing. We still have to pack the reseller box from the previous week because we shipped those out on Mondays, and just making sure that everything is going. 3-pair of Crocs today. There you go. Still, Dana is killing it with shoes. He, if you guys don't follow Dana, he does a lot of like sniping. I guess you just call it retail arbitrage, but I call it sniping. Gets in there and steals kids' Christmas toys and then sells them. I'm just kidding, my man. A friend of yours sent me here to check you out. I'm a reseller on another platform. Awesome. Well, a friend of mine is a friend of mine. Wait, that's not how it goes. I love selling jeans unless they're Jinkos. Jinkos are the best. Those sell for good money. Packing them sucks because we ship all of our jeans in flat rate envelopes. So it costs $7.20 to mail a pair of jeans. I already know how much it costs. I know how much, the 14% is usually what our eBay fees are because we promote all our listings. So it lets me know across the board, we could probably sell our jeans for $19.99 plus the $4.99 flat shipping that we charge. And we're making like $12.31 after fees, shipping, and net or original buy cost. So we have wiggle room. I don't want to make less than $7, but I could sell jeans for $15 plus the $4.99 all day and still make money. So that's another reason why I like them. They're easy to get, and the profit margin is unless you're going to a retail store and paying $6.99 a pair. If you have the bins and you're collecting jeans at the bins, usually your buy cost per pair is under $3. You could literally just sell them on Facebook Marketplace for $6 and double your money. Yeah, see, that's what I should do. I should just film on Mondays and Tuesdays and turn it into 2 separate bins hauls. But I feel like since we do the reseller box, if we don't get enough stuff on Monday, I have to pull stuff from Tuesday to make the box. And so now you've taken the idea of having 2 separate bins haul videos away because they both have to come together to sell one box. But I think we're doing pretty good with the new addition to the Friday videos where I'm not really roasting resellers. Well, I mean, the first one was definitely a roast. I was not a fan, but going forward, the videos should be more of just kind of like a poke, like a like a Pillsbury Doughboy, some of the resellers that I know and mess with. And then, just being my crazy self where I just say whatever. I know they sell for good money. Oh, yeah. You just like collecting them. Yeah, because you can fit like a 24 pack in your back pocket. What is better, Poshmark? eBay, oh my God, eBay has me banned. Well, sir, I am probably not the person to answer that because I don't like anything except for eBay because they are king. Mercari is a Japanese-owned company, and I don't like that. I know that sounds horrible. I guess it could sound horrible, but I think they're so far behind on tech and how the app is supposed to run compared to Poshmark, which by no means do I like Poshmark. I hate the idea that you have to be social with somebody to buy your product and you have to share it. It annoys the hell out of me to no end. But I would say if you have to choose between the two, depending on what you're selling, Poshmark is the way to go. Now, right off the bat, Poshmark is primarily women that shop on there. So hopefully you're selling women's stuff. Not a lot of men go to Poshmark to shop. I know you'll see a lot of men's stuff sold on Posh, but my secret theory is that's women shopping for their man or their baby daddy or their man on the side. So I would pick Poshmark if you're choosing between Mercari and Posh. It's fine if you don't like me. Oh, my man. I don't know if someone else was talking to you. I like you. Oh, because I skipped your what up. My bad. I'm so sorry. I just don't like soccer. I like you. And then if you sell electronics, sign up for Amazon. Maybe you could do that. Are you dressed as Blippy, by the way? Because in your profile photo, it kind of looks like you're dressed as Blippy, which If you haven't seen my video of Blippy Tornado, make sure you go watch that. Look, guys, Emma's on there. Oh, Emma made another one of her paintings. I don't know which way to hold it. I'm going to be putting it up in our Etsy store. She didn't tell me which way it's supposed to go. I actually have 3 that I have to put up. So, again, if you remember in an older video, Emma does paintings and then she sells them on our Etsy store, and she buys more paint and canvases with her profits. So I'll put those up. Now go to bed. Yeah, I'll fix your internet. Yeah, why'd you get banned? I don't even want to have a reseller show anymore. I just want to talk to Jake and why he got banned from eBay. Were you selling stolen shoes like Chris Daly Refinement? False red flag, guys. He wasn't selling stolen shoes. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But yeah, what happened? I'm paying attention, guys. I'm just turning Emma's internet back on. Apparently, it's off. I have the keys to the internet in my house. How stable are buyers reselling on eBay? How stable are buyers reselling on eBay? I don't understand the question, but I am stupid. Are you meaning people buying our stuff and then reselling them? That happens a lot with our new shoes. Oh, was it just your first time with a VERO? Because usually you can appeal that if it's just your first time. What up, MF Flips? You still taking a sabbatical from social media? I don't blame you. Yeah, I mean, I like you. I like you a lot. I just don't like soccer. Are foxes stupid? Foxes are cunning, right? Right? Are you insulting me? I'm just kidding. I'm working on it. Sorry, I got distracted, with a live show and everything. Dun, 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 dun. Try it now. Sorry, we're having a little internet crisis. All right, you're good. I had 20 items, 3 were new. Bose Systems computer gear. I tried to appeal and they straight slammed the hammer on me. Wow. That's crazy. So I'm assuming Bose was the VERO? You can't sell new Bose? That's rough. Not that I'm encouraging fallacious. Is that a real word? I sound like Don King. Not that I'm promoting fallacious things, but maybe a new eBay account in someone else's name, social, maybe create a business, get an LLC, S corp, get an EIN number, maybe possible. I don't know. Guys, stop the press. Blippy Tornado is in the friggin' chat. Holy crap. See, and all y'all thinking that he hated me because I made a video. I thought it was a great promotion of not only him, but FlipCon. Now, the next one's probably not going to be as nice. They weren't able to tell me. Oh, they know why you got VERO. They just privacy. First violation, selling Bose items new. They were new Bose items and you got banned on eBay for life. That's rough, man. When I first started selling on eBay, I got one VERO and I freaked out because it was Velcro, which I had no idea. I'm probably going to get kicked off of this because I just said that word out loud. I had no idea that company, that word was like mafia protected. Oh man, now everybody knows I'm on the take. Thank you. Love you so much. Guys, if you haven't seen, that's Harry Tornado right there. He used to play baseball with Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig. He signed it. So, that's worth a lot of money right now. Not for sale. Negative feedback and bad buyers is what I meant. Have an existing 20+ year account. I'm not sure to start a new account for reselling items. Velcro is listening. Oh God, he just made me read that out loud. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, there is not a list you can get for what's on the VERO list. You pretty much have to rely on other resellers sharing when they get a VERO. Like, I just heard that Vionics, like the shoes, somebody got a VERO for Vionics. So, I immediately went and I don't remove my listings because one person getting a VERO from something isn't going to make me like jump ship. But I did run a 35% sale on all my Vionics and got most of them out of my eBay store. I still made my money. I'm not stupid. Yeah, so that's the only thing. Like, if you're going to use someone else's account, since your social is no longer able to be used on eBay, if you're able to open another account, I would just get a business account, get an EIN number so you can open it under a business, and then that way, if anything happens, that business is the one that takes the hit, not your social. And you can just keep getting EIN numbers. They just give them out like candy. The government's like, oh, you want to open up a business? Cool. We love taxing you like 100 different ways. I just paid self-employed tax, quarterly tax. I didn't have to pay a franchise tax this time. We get payroll. So there's payroll taxes for both of us. But what we did is we did the LLC, and then we submitted the forms to file as an S corp. And by we, I mean the bookkeeper that we pay to do all that and make sure that I don't go to prison, because I am extremely pretty for prison. Not in real life, but in prison, I'm pretty hot. So we got these new reseller bags. IKEA came out with 100% cotton. So they're not the tarps, so they're easier to print on. They are still huge. They're 19 gallons. I just don't like the color. So I'm selling them on our Etsy store in that color, but I'm also doing some customized tie-dye stuff. I think this is the first one I did. Yeah, that's right. I know how to do hippie stuff, even though I don't, particularly like hippies. So we might start selling some of these on the Etsy store as well. So just be on the lookout. I think Stacy's claimed this one. If she's not, then I think we're sending it somewhere. So yeah, I still have some of my Vionics listed. I've never gotten anything. But yes, I did see multiple people put on there that they were getting VEROs from Vionic. Poor hippies. Aren't all hippies poor? That's like is that a double entendre? No. Look, it's not what they're about. Because I mean, if you looked at me, not on the surface, but if you looked in my heart, I'm a vegan. I recycle. I thrift and pull stuff out of the bins that doesn't go to a dumpster. So basically, other than the fact that I'm not wearing socks and Birkenstocks and smell like patchouli, I mean, I'm kind of on their team. But don't ever tell them that. What's up, Steve-O? What's going on, Jimmy? Hey, that jacket is insane. I was going to ask you if it was a 2X, man. That's something that I would literally wear everywhere and just grab people and shake them like he used to do on the ropes. He picked up a vintage, like a chalk line all over print, Ultimate Warrior jacket. It's pretty sick. When they get rich, they become yuppies. Yeah. They just kind of drop the hip and add the yup, which is fine. Organic is expensive. I don't know how, unless you're growing it yourself, I don't know how you can be poor and eat organic food. It makes no sense to me. Where do you go sell VERO items? Probably Facebook Marketplace. Or you, I mean, if you were if you didn't have a heart, you could probably pack all your VERO stuff into a box and sell it as a reseller box to a newbie. I do not condone that. Thoughts on Biden? Aren't you in Australia, mate? You don't even know about Biden. You live in a communist country. How are you even on the internet right now? They haven't turned your whole country off. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to Gold Coast Picker, go check him out. He's probably one of the most hated Aussies in his area. He gets more negative hate trolls on his videos than anyone else because they don't believe in capitalism where he lives. So every video that he does of like going to a thrift haul or a buyout or a garage sale or whatever they call it over there, people are like, you shouldn't be showing people what you're doing. How dare you buy that for this much and sell it for that much? Also, he paid freaking $50 for a haircut. What is going on in Australia? Yeah, I'm a metal hippie. Dang it. Oh, see, well, here's the thing. I don't know. Like, I want to go, but logistically, and then school starts like August 19th. So it's like you've got school starting, and it's not like, oh, I only have one kid, they can miss a day. I have a tribe, and then we got all the kids. So school starting, and you want to be that parent that has your kids miss like the first 3 days of school. I mean, let's be real, public education is a waste of time, but it's great. They're great babysitters. I appreciate them taking the kids, till about 4:00 every day. So logistically, I can't confirm or deny FlipCon. I just think it's awesome. I think that the guests are going to be awesome. I don't know if I did go, if I'd be able to sit through an entire panel of everyone talking, but I would definitely do something, like rappel out of the ceiling just to lighten the mood, or maybe have a food fight since it's catered. But I think everybody should go. Yeah, see, I would destroy that. Just putting that on would just be like, that guy in a little coat. What's up, Aurora Squirrel? Birkenstocks in Colorado. Well, you can get away with. Well, no, I just don't like Birkenstocks. Best way to sell a single shoe, eBay. Make sure you use keywords like amputee and replacement. Amputee is the one that we usually use. That's like the best word to use. Put single, amputee, and sometimes you can, if it's like an Air Force One or a Jordan or something, you can put replacement, or what's it called when you take something and you make it new again? Told you guys I'm not smart. Anyway, you sell it like that, because surprisingly, there's a lot of people that buy beaters and single shoe. Restoration. You can use the word restore. There are people on YouTube that restore like not high end, but like dunks, and they replace soles and stuff like that on Jordans. They will go to eBay and buy those single shoes, and they will buy those beaters to use on videos. So we sell beater Jordans, beater Air Force Ones. Triple whites are the #1 seller, because people love to do videos where they customize, hand paint, things like that. So always be on the lookout for that stuff. Even if it's not in the best condition, you can sell them. I don't know what made you LOL, but I'm glad you're laughing. What's the best Bolo brand of jeans you have found? Stacy found 3 pairs of Citizens for Humanity last week. I found 1 pair, so we would have had 4 pair, but my pair, the crotch was blown out. And again, this is like another thing, because some of the shoes that you'll find at the bins look like they have been mauled by a tiger. And I'm flat-footed and fat, so I've put some miles on shoes to where they look bad, but they've never looked like they got chewed by a tiger. And the same thing goes with jeans. I will find jeans at the bins, and I don't even understand how they got into that condition. Like, I understand if you walk on the heel, you're going to get that mark or that tear, but like the ass completely torn out, and not like in the middle, like on the sides, like they just split, like you just immediately gained 100 pounds while you were wearing them, or like the entire crotch is gone. Did you go do squats at the gym and forget you were wearing them? I don't understand. Some of the conditions of clothing and shoes that I see at the bins makes me question humanity more than I already do. Do I have a baseball team? Of course I have a baseball team. They're called the freaking Astros. Best bowler brand, though, honestly, bread and butter is what I love. I don't try to find home runs. Stacy finds home runs. She doesn't try. It's like magnetized to her. but I would rather sell 15 pairs of Levi's 501s every day than find Mother would probably be the best brand that we found for high dollar, but we're finding, vintage Levi's, because you got to remember vintage Levi's now covers up to 2002, which is just mind blowing because the tags changed in like 2000. So a lot of times people pass them up, not realizing that they could actually throw that keyword vintage, which means somebody's going to pay you at least $15 plus shipping. So I like regular everyday bread and butter sales because that's what pays the bills. So like if we're looking at our solds right now, we've got, hopefully you guys can see, we've got Levi's 501, we've got BKE, that's a pair of shoes. We've got Athleta, we've got, this guy bought 3 pairs, Rockin' Republic, True Specs, American Eagle. These are shoes. Sorry, we sell shoes too. Levi's button-down shirt. Sorry, these are all shoes. Vintage Levi's 501s, Levi's 525 perfect waist capris, more shoes, Levi's 529 curvy, Lucky Brand. Like I'm cool with that. That's just today. So even, what was that, 16 pairs of jeans, just 16 times $20. We get $20 to $24 per pair. That keeps me from having to get a real job. Oh yeah, no, I've tried. Oh, nice. I could pop out of a freaking cake at FlipCon. The question is, what am I wearing? Deal. If I show up, we'll skip the panel. I'll literally pull Dalton so he doesn't even speak, because honestly, nobody wants to hear him talk. They just want to see if he's going to dance and what his outfit's going to be because he's so fabulous. Have you considered stand-up comedy? Are you the funny one in the group? Seriously curious. I have written material on my phone since I had an iPhone and there was a note section. And I have lived in fear ever since I started writing comedy on my phone that one day I would lose it and someone would find it and my entire life would be over because I would get canceled. Because if you've learned anything from past lives, I don't believe that words can hurt. I know that sounds stupid to say out loud, but I feel like comedy heals. And if you can make somebody laugh, even in a crappy situation or about a crappy situation, then you've at least lightened the mood. So yeah, I've got some stuff on there that, I read and I'm just like, oh, that's funny. But oh God, I hope no one finds my phone. Also, I had this crazy idea about 5 years ago that I would I would be the funniest black comedian ever, but I'd never be known because I would literally just write jokes for a black comedian because it translates better, if that makes any sense. I know there's a guy doing that now. There's like a white guy. I saw his video earlier that is like doing that right now. He's writing jokes for black comedians, but he also tells some of them on stage and he prefaces is like, hey, I write jokes for these guys, but some of them I keep for myself and I'm going to try them out on you. And then the crowd either freaking hates them or they laugh. So it's like a 50-50 coin when you do that. But yes, I would love to do that. I'm just too scared. Walter Blake Knobloch used to do stand-up comedian, and he's a reseller, if you don't know. Ariat jeans do well. Yes, except for the 8-year-old wants to play soccer, not baseball. I know. I just said he wants to play soccer. Like today I was out throwing balls with Micah, the 5-year-old, because he's learning he's in T-ball, but we started having the coach pitch to him, and he just got his first double Saturday. So shout out Micah. But I can't teach anything about soccer. What am I going to say? Hey, take that ball and run all the way down there and try to kick it in that thing. And then if you miss it, you then have to run all the way back down to this one and make sure that the other team doesn't do the same. And you just keep doing that back and forth until your heart explodes. Congratulations, you're a hockey player. I mean, a soccer player. Same sport. It should sell now. Baseball season's in. Yes, you're officially vintage. Your net worth just went up. That's awesome. Yeah, we need to. Austin Benz disappointed us the first time. Sometimes I just clap, guys. That's nice. I always, you can ask Stacy if she's still in the chat. Always pick up Taylor Swift concert t-shirts. They literally always sell. The answer is nothing. Oh, for what I wear inside the cake? Jeez. I like that balls to the wall attitude. Do you promote your listings? Yes, every single listing on eBay is promoted between 2 and 4%. Most of the time it's 4%. I haven't ever seen a benefit in doing the suggested other than they make more money when it sells. But in the 2 to 4 range, they're still going to give your items some more eyes than they would if you didn't do anything. How do I pay on this thing? Oh man, if you send me money on here like a super chat or a super sticker, eBay takes like 30%. So your best bet would be not to, and you can just Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal me directly. I'm just saying, but you don't have to. Laughs are always free on my show and channel. That's your sold, nothing to fear. We promote a 5%. Yeah, there you go. I was on the state soccer team as a kid. I'm sorry, your parents didn't love you. I don't know what you want me to say there. Oh yeah, because your graduation's around the time of FlipCon, and I did tell you that if we were going, that I would try to make. I mean, if you want me there, it's going to be awkward when I push your dad out to the side to give you a hug, but we can figure out something. Yes, we've gone to all the locations and we've narrowed it down to the ones we like the best. The other answer was a smile. Bowling trophy? No, sir. This is not a bowling trophy. This is the 2021 WBK Reseller Tournament champion. I was up against a lot of heavy hitters in the March Madness Reseller Tournament on Instagram, and somehow I won. I have no idea. And it was after that victory that the haters really came out. I mean, there's a lyric for a band that says, "You can't hate me as much as I hate myself." So good luck. YouTube. Did I say eBay? I'm sorry. Yeah, I should. So, if anybody wants to send me any super chats, my Cash App name is # Pay Biscuit. Don't ask. That's what it is. # Pay Biscuit. Graduation is this Friday. Oh my God. Son, I'm probably not going to make it. You're going to have to just tell your mother that I had things to do. But I'm very proud of you, and I'll send you a little soccer ball or something in the mail. Congratulations. Well, I mean, if you do everything Daily Refinement talked about, good luck having an eBay account. I'm just kidding. That's not funny. No, yeah, if you're not top rated, it's probably wise to promote higher. I just wanted you. You get my love and support for your reselling ability and having a gray hair and an orange beard. It's just you're like the reverse. You're like a molding orange sickle, but upside down. If that makes any sense, because the bottom of the orange sickle is white, but that's your hair, and then you're. I got it. What's going on, TJ? Hope all's well. Big sexy, that's why. Yeah, no, I don't have any that I know of. I don't have any haters on YouTube. On Instagram, we got a ton, which I love because I love trolling. It just sarcasm comes naturally to me, so I actually tone it down a lot for the Instagram world and YouTube world. Stacy gets the brunt of the full spectrum when I'm teed off about something, so she could probably attest to some of that. Okay, Can you do a buy me a coffee on IG? I don't know. I see people do that all the time. What's going on, Land Shark Picker? I love that name. I think I say that every time I see your name pop up. Yes, very excited that we got our IG back. Don't know what we did. After 3 months, I literally just got an email saying we were at the bins or the gym. I think we were at the bins. And I was sitting there looking up comps, and an email popped up from Instagram. And I was just like, oh God, I'm about to get banned again. Because we had our third Instagram account by that time. And I clicked on it. It said, after review, your account has been reinstated. Please make sure you follow our terms of condition to prevent future violations. And then I looked at the name for the account because I was like, well, which one? Is this my second one? Because I had appealed that one too. And it said our original name. And I was like, I don't even want to be here anymore. I don't. Where's your missus? She's in your profile pic. When is she going to be the Haley to the tornado? Good. She's in the chat. Ask her. Stacy, when are you going to be on camera? Hey guys, seriously, you don't have to send. Somebody just sent me. I love it when people pay with Bitcoin. You guys are awesome. Anyway, Andrew Livingston, you rule. You guys really don't have to send me anything. Stacy, you have to answer that. I can't. You think I teared up? Oh, I'm pretty sure I teared up. I worked hard to build that Instagram. Instagram is a hard gig if you're like really trying to build it. Like just like YouTube is a hard gig. How many subscribers will it take for Stacy to be in a video? I don't think it's a subscriber thing. I think it's she just doesn't want to be on. I mean, I got her voice and I think her arm in the last video. So, I mean, you guys, I like to keep it kind of, you know how they say like less can sometimes be too much. Like you want to have some imagination. I think by showing you just little pieces of Stacy here and there, you kind of get this imagination. You can just create whatever you think she looks like. But yeah, she is she's the best at the bins. I'm just the fat funny guy. See, there you go. I don't wish to be filmed just yet. We'll tell that to the GoPro that I got in the corner of the bedroom. No, I'm just kidding. Jesus. Coffee's kicking in, y'all. I still have that stupid banner up. Guys, make sure you go hit that like button one time for Pimp C. If you don't know who that is, I'm sad, but you should listen to UGK. RIP, Pimp. And then, of course, you know, drop comments, questions, chat, blah, blah, blah. There's a new hashtag if you work out, because we all have some kind of other life other than reselling. Use that Reseller Lifting Club when you're getting healthy. Even if you don't lift weights, you walk or, you know, you put your shape ups on and do that. So, but don't turn that hashtag into some weird stuff. I don't want to see a bunch of lumberjacks twerking, because that's my stuff. Don't steal my thunder. If I had an OnlyFans, it would just be me and nobody. It would be only enemies. Nobody would. No, I agree. We are working on getting to her own little harness and setup. And then it's going to add extra editing work to me, because it's going to be like the way her style is just grab and just, and that's part of the reason she doesn't want to be filmed. Because everybody thinks she's nice, and you guys really don't want to see. Like, I saw her bite a lady last week, but she got the genes. But it'd be like that. It's the bins. There you go. Hulk smash. Literally, if I've thought about this all the time. There's people that make a lot of money doing very weird things on OnlyFans, and I would just like smash different food items with my feet and just film it. That way, I would say that way nobody knew it was me, but my feet are heavily tattooed. So if you've ever seen my feet, which is a gross thing to think about, like people have seen my feet. I don't like feet, by the way. They would immediately know that, oh my God, those are Chris's feet. Ugh. But then, like, you know, I wouldn't be able to go to career day at the school and tell the kids, like, yeah, so what do you do? Funny thing is, kids, I smash food with my feet for money. No, I'm just kidding. I dig in the trash and sell it on eBay. Oh, well, that sounds even better. Oh, we got a first. What's up, Greg? We've had discussions about people that always jump into comments on YouTube videos or Instagram, and they always just put that first. Like, when did that start? When did that become like a thing to try to be the first on something on social media or YouTube? I do have Stacy's name, very large, right there on the hand, and then below it is a compass and the lyrics to our song. So wherever I am, I will always be able to find my way to you, which not to you, to her. So yeah, she has a very large residence on my hand, and then the other hand is just for punching people. Is that my jerk hand? No, sir or ma'am. Yeah, we do. We just don't film it because nobody wanted to watch it, and then um, there's a lot of people in Houston that found out where we were going. And then Stacy's like, I told you if you did a video, they were going to find out where you're going and they were going to start coming too. Turns out she was right. They did. Yeah, the newest one, if you watched the last video, the intro you saw, and I'm kind of nervous to do this because I don't know if my mom and dad are watching because they hate my tattoos. So I don't know why this keeps getting in my way, but I got my neck done. So it's official. I'm unemployable. That's not scary every day of your life to know that nobody wants to hire you, even though I have all kinds of certifications and I got those little things that you put on the wall to show that you accomplished something in life. Diploma. There you go. They're in a box somewhere because I never really thought I'm more happy about being in magazines for flipping. Like Stacy, look, Stacy, there's a picture of her and me. We were in the Houston Chronicle for dumpster diving, which was fun. This is us again about reselling and what we do. Those are more important to me than the certifications and diplomas and stuff like that. I got to learn how to use auto tune, and start working on my rap career. I think that's when that's going to happen. So that's what I'm waiting on. Someone said turtleneck. First off, I live in Texas. You know this. Second of all, I'm fat. And third, I live in Texas. Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, I never in my life want to fill out an application anyway. So I could literally get my face tattooed tomorrow. I don't care if I'm unemployable. I would literally rather stand on the corner and hold a sign that says, I don't want to work. Just throw money at me. The dude graduating from college Friday said college is useless. Oh, I mean, I don't disagree with you, but I'm still proud that you finished. You set out, you started something and you finished it. So damn it, son, I'm proud of you. He said, I'm dumping it, maybe. Hey, mail me your diploma. I'll put it on the reseller wall. Please don't mail me your diploma. Give it to your parents. eBay is putting restrictions on some resellers' account. What is going on? Okay, so eBay is focusing on large resellers. They're trying to narrow down the hobbyist, and they want more people that are listing lots of stuff. Obviously, they make more money off of listings. So they're trying to just narrow it down. But the restrictions that they're putting are on people that are doing a lot of wholesale volume on eBay. They're basically treating eBay like Amazon. Those are the people that are going to have to provide invoices and things like that. Part of the reason while I'm not, I don't want to say I'm not looking for new wholesale anymore, that I'm looking for used, because no one selling used is ever going to have any issues. It's the people that are selling brand new products, because companies, if you're selling $1 million worth of Nike shoes, brand new, Nike wants to know where the hell you're getting their product from cheap enough to make a profit. Even though they have outlets, They still want to see itemized invoices. Now, it's hard to get line invoices. Line invoices meaning, if you've watched any of Chris's video, meaning it's like Nike Air Force Ones, white, $12. Nike Air Force One, black, $12. Itemized, showing exactly what you paid per item. Typically, a wholesale invoice is just going to say like 2 Gaylords at $2 per pound, $3,000, whatever the total is. It's not going to be itemized of what's inside. They're just saying they sold you 2 pallets of brand new shoes. So if you're just a used clothing or a used reseller, none of this should ever even cross. It's a fart in the wind. You won't even smell it. So don't worry about it. It's 91 here. Yeah, no kidding. I literally, it rained today for like 15 minutes. And then afterwards, it was so friggin' hot outside and just muggy. Like I walked outside, immediately started sweating, and I was like, I just want to go to bed. That sounds like Ed Bassmaster type video. If you guys don't know who that is, you talk about college like it's prison. Whew, man, I did 3 years. That is a genius idea. Resell it, just kind of white out your name. I know they do it all nice and fancy. You're basically paying for whoever does that nice script. What was I was going to talk about stuff while I was on the show, and then I just had fun in the chat because it's been a while. Also, there's 50 people in here, man. That's, I think, the highest ever. So I appreciate you guys always coming through. Shout out to Stacy for keeping the kids quiet always. That's usually the hardest part with the lives, is logistically, like getting the kids to be quiet for an hour. It was 2 hours when I had a co-host, which is a long time for anyone to stay quiet. 53. All right, cool. I better see 53 likes. Well, you're going to see 54 because I'm always the first like on my videos. And yeah, it's a school night. School's dumb, but I love it. It's like free daycare. Oh, Ozark. We've been watching Ozark. Okay. So Stacy had never seen Breaking Bad. Let me back up. You guys, it's been a month. Stacy had never seen Breaking Bad. I think it's like the show ended in 2013. So we're coming up on, what was that? Almost 10 years? Yeah. Never seen it. I ran through the whole thing twice. Great show. We all know it's a great show. So anyway, we started binge watching it with her. She cries a lot. I didn't think that show was worth crying. She cried when Mike died. Now, granted, Mike's my favorite character. She died when cried when Mike died. And if you've never seen Breaking Bad, there's spoilers everywhere. But it's been almost 10 years, so shame on you for not watching it. Shame on you. She cries almost every time something happens to Jesse. And then the last episode, we all know what happens at the end. She ugly cried for that. Then we watched El Camino, because that's the after. She cried during that. And we started Better Call Saul. I don't think she's cried yet, but I know it's coming because I've seen all of these. So I'm just rewatching them again. And then of course Ozark dropped their final episode, so we started binge watching those, and holy crap. Awesome. So now you guys are all caught up on what we've been binge watching. Jiggly's just been a ghost, man, since like the beginning of April. No text, no social media, no anything. I haven't heard from him, so I don't know. I just put feelers out when things like that happens because I've seen too much. So I'm erring on the positive side that he's just grinding and enjoying life, and he realized that the social media aspect is dumb. So hopefully he's good. Converse and Vans worth picking up at the bins. My Goodwill charges $5 at the bins. Yeah, always. That's like our number one seller. Converse and Vans, we're running a huge sale right now. Not promoting my eBay store, but we're running a 25 or 30% off all Vans and Converse on our store right now, with free shipping, because we get them so abundantly and they sell really well for us. But again, we get them at the bins and we're able to, our buy cost is like usually $3 or less. If someone buys the reseller box, so the last video we did, the buy cost for the entire haul, including the stuff that we keep to resell, was $265 per item. Somebody bought the reseller box, that dropped our buy cost for our items down to $1.09. So yes, picking up Converse and Vans when it costs you $1.09, definitely room for profit, and you can definitely sell them lower than everyone else and move them faster. Also, most people that go to the bins that do shoes, the Haitians and the Hispanics, are not picking up Converse or Vans. And when you get in the habit of picking up Converse and Vans, 9 times out of 10, you're going to pick up vintage Converse. Vintage Converse sell for very good money. Just sold a pair for $65. Nobody, literally in a bin that was getting ready to go back to the back, I was like, those are Converse. Let me grab those. Boom. Made in America across the back. No one picked them up. I'm not going to say anything about Ozark other than it's awesome. I hate when shows come to an end. When The Office ended, which it never did at my house because we just watched it on repeat, but She Ugly cried a lot for that. There has not been a Disney movie lately that has made me cry. Coco was close, but that's a Pixar movie. I didn't like Encanto. I don't know. Everybody was liking it, but a good movie to me. I watched one about dragons. I can't remember what it was, but it was pretty sad. Oh, you got to watch it. Jesus, I'm so far behind. No, not too bad. I didn't really see Breaking Bad as a tearjerker kind of show. Exactly. Stacy is like the nicest. That's another reason why I'm like, if I give her a camera, people are going to be like, she's so freaking nice. What the hell is she doing with that asshole? What's up, Micah?
Hi.
You want to come say hi to people? You trying to sneak over here and say hi?
No.
They're right there. You got to stand right here with this camera if you want to say hi. Like if you stand right here, I think they'll be able to see you. Let me move his comment. Oh, well, they can see the top of your little head. Jump. Jump. That's Micah. Just wave. I don't know how to get the comment off the screen because I'm an idiot. Cool, man. Thanks for stopping in. Now I have to scroll back up and find out where I was. I don't resell. I saw a lot of resellers talking about this on YouTube. Oh, hey, you don't have to resell to join. Welcome to the club. We're just here chatting. Just grab a beverage, talk about life. The whole purpose of this Reseller Unhinged, that's why it's called Reseller Unhinged, is I'm just, if you've ever seen Seinfeld, this is my Festivus. Every other Sunday is my Festivus, and this is the airing of grievances. I talk about whatever is upsetting me. You can dish it out in the comments, and we'll talk about it because we're not all just resellers. Some of us are parents. Some of us are T-ball coaches. Some of us are just a-holes. And we got stuff we got to get off our chest. And so that's what we do. And then we start the week. We start off tomorrow with a fresh, clean slate. Woosah. So air your grievances. Yeah, I don't buy any Converse or Vans at retail Goodwills unless I know they're the high end or the vintage. Oh, now we got, you guys are going to see all the children. It's like going to the zoo. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have Riley. Right there's the camera. Say hi. Oh, what are you pouty for? Were you hungry like mama? Okay. Go back to mom. So that Cash App will get. No, I'm just kidding, guys. eBay store name is, it should be Flip the World Texas. Flip the World ETX. What's going on? You guys, if you haven't checked out Baldy Pill, he did a video where he collaborated a bunch of different resellers showing, oh yeah, there you go. It's HTX, sorry, HTX. With different tips on what we wish we knew before we got into reselling. It's pretty awesome. Office end, yeah, no, almost everyone will agree with you 1,000% on that. The only thing about The Office that I never really liked was Andy Bernard's character. I think if they would have kept him as being angry all the time, it would have been better. Wait, guys, I think we're going to have another person come out behind curtain number 3. No? Okay, no, good. Hey, I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying, if anybody sends me money, you're not getting any. Yeah, see, everyone's like Coco or Encanto, and I'm like, why are we comparing the two? Is it because they're both, I don't want to say, I just think Coco's a better movie, but I also love Day of the Dead, and I don't know. I didn't like Encanto. The songs weren't catchy enough for me. Yeah, that's what. Let me guess. You like to read. I'm just kidding. Other than certain shows we watch on repeat, I couldn't tell you anything that's current right now. I have not. I'm a huge Kevin Costner fan, but I have not watched that. Coco in Spanish was the best. I'm gonna have to take your word on that because I have no clue. Because it would just be me reading the subtitles. I will tell you that we saw The Norseman on Friday. That movie was awesome. I know a lot of people are up in the air about it, but that movie was on point. I liked it a lot. Micah, a lot of people said hi, and they spelled your name properly. I'll be the priest, and you're inside the confession box. Nice. I'm an ordained minister in the state of Texas. I don't know if people know that. Again, that's another piece of paper that I have framed that's somewhere. It's not on the wall. I've done 5 weddings. You guys think I'm funny here. You should see when I write somebody's vows. Oh, my God. Everyone said hi, Riley. Yeah, so they all got mom's genetics. Thank God. They all come out looking like grizzly bears. Hey, see, that's what I'm talking about. I was thinking about you the other day, man, with your Uber. I would totally put a GoPro on your rear view mirror, and I would just have a sign in the back of your vehicle that says like, I film for YouTube. Please let me know if you don't want to be filmed, and then just have like a consent form or something like that. Because I see people do that. There's channels of people that do that, and they just have like, taxi cab confession, stuff like that. Get a crap load of views. So another way to make money doing something that you're already making money doing. Just keep it in your mind, like interesting conversation with people that you meet. You just have like your standard questions when they get in the car. Once they consent to being filmed, you just turn it on and you're like, so what do? You don't want to ask them, crazy stuff, but anything that would be fun. Didn't win the lottery. What's up, Bearded Thrifter? I support beards, even though you've never watched The Office. Usually people have either never watched it or they watch the British version with Ricky Gervais, which I think that British comedy is funnier if you're British, except for Ever After. That show was great. I don't need my degree. College is dumb, and I don't need money. You're starting to sound like a freaking hippie, buddy. Yes, I have watched it. Again, it's kind of apples to oranges to me because you can't compare the two together, especially when I have the bias of being an American and the comedy was more directed towards Americans than the British one, where I have to like, what the hell do they say? What does that mean? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. I watch all of that stuff. Stacy doesn't like any of that stuff, so usually I just grab the kids and we go watch it at the movie theater. But for me, like watching the last Spider-Man, I was like, hey, you did all of this unwinding of time for this kid from the Bronx. Couldn't you have just unwinded all of time and just killed Thanos when he was a kid and we wouldn't have any of these movies? Just a thought. There you go. Get a dash cam. See if you can do that. I want to see Father Stu because I like what's his face. I like Marky Mark. He gives me good vibrations. Dude, there's people that have YouTube channels. Have you ever seen that dad that does videos where he's like driving and then he puts on like a rap song and he just starts like grabbing his wife or his kid? He does that with passengers on when he does YouTube when he does Uber and Lyft as well. So I don't know. There's been videos of people like beating him up. But yeah, ever since like the Uber like stalking and like drivers getting beat up, I think they allow cameras to let people know that they can be recorded. So you might be able to monetize that and turn it into a video. Again, I would probably put signs up in your back. As soon as they get in the car, they can see like this vehicle is equipped with recording device. I have a YouTube channel. If you don't want to be on it, let me know. And then just, you don't put that video on. You don't put that clip of that person on there. But I also think that kind of gives it away that you can't, if somebody knows they're being recorded, they're going to act differently than if they didn't, which is kind of the point. But at the same time, like, you don't want to cheapen the thing. Like, I love our bins haul videos, but now that like the employees and certain people that go there all the time know that I'm filming and putting them on YouTube, I've noticed a few of them have like changed how they act when they see the camera coming their direction, which is fine because they're not me. And sometimes it makes for hilarious stuff. And then sometimes you guys never see it. And I'm just like, I wish they wouldn't have done that. Like, don't try to steal a spotlight. This is my spotlight. And I bought it at Home Depot for $6. Yeah, I know. I'm not trying to go down a deep rabbit hole with Marvel. Yeah, I've seen 11,737 different outcomes, and there's only one that works. Yeah, okay. Kill everybody's favorite character. That's the only way that it's going to work. Oh, there you go. Nice. Dude, I look forward to it. No, but that sounds hilarious. Let me guess. The lady tripping, was she of the fair skin variety, possibly short hair, maybe glasses? Did she cry? Was she from the Northwest area, possibly where it rains a lot? They make Starbucks was founded there. There used to be a show called Portlandia. Just asking. I mean, just call it an intuition. I've heard that. I've heard people say that. That's not a goodwill policy. That's an actual store manager policy, which technically can't be enforced, but they can ban you. So it's one of those where you just kind of just don't do it. But there's nothing. It's called a reasonable expectation of privacy, and also goodwill doesn't have any qualms. School word. About people filming because it's free promotion. I mean, obviously, if you're going there and talking crap, it's not. But I've asked this question a million times to when I go film at retail stores and the bins, and I'm just like, "Is that a goodwill policy?" Like, no, it's not a goodwill policy. It's just managers can, be up on the pedestal and just want to have control. Usually, when somebody doesn't want you to film, that means they're doing something wrong and they don't want it noticed on camera. But my managers, if you've watched any of our videos, love it. They love being on film, and they tell us all the time, like, hey, people are coming here because of your videos. And I'm like, cool, that's awesome. Yeah, people come in and say, hey, I saw you on YouTube. So, once our channel gets bigger, if it ever does, people are going to be like, you're the reason that reseller, the goodwill prices are going up because you're always showing people how to do it and what you're doing. Nah, I don't like you. Nah. Yeah, see, they get free publicity. It's so high. Oh, like the prices have gone up? Yeah. So a lot of the retail stores are increasing their prices, and this is just a me theory. It's because they don't have the manpower. So what they're doing is they're processing what they can, pricing it for a little bit higher in hopes that it sells. Everything else is getting sent to the bins, and then they got rid of most. You know how every week or every day used to be like a different discount day? At least here it was. They've got rid of all of them. There's only one discount day. I think it's Wednesday. Excuse me. It's Wednesday. And it's like, I think 20%. They got rid of like all the different things they gave, and they just give it to you on one day. So what they're doing is they're pricing things a little higher, and then it drops down on the discount day. And then after 1 week, everything gets dropped down. And then after 2 weeks, they move it to the bins because it's easier for them. That again, again, this is all speculation. I'm just going off of what I'm seeing going on in Houston. We have 6 bins locations. I think that's more than anywhere else in the United States. So I think right now Houston is being used as a case study for bins versus retail Goodwill stores going forward in the future. We've had at least a dozen Goodwill stores that have shut down. Half of them came back as a bins location, and the rest, they're just for lease. They're empty. People can use them. They're empty. And what I think is happening is we, the shoppers at the bins, are now the free labor. We're sorting the stuff. We're picking the good stuff. We're paying premium for it. Even though $2.79 or $2.19 a pound is not expensive, it's still premium compared to what they paid for the stuff because it was free donations. We're picking all the good stuff, leaving the crap, and then they just take the crap, put it back in Gaylord, sell it to smaller thrift stores, and or sell it overseas. So we are now the free labor. So they don't have to worry about the manpower at the retail stores because we've taken over that. So they're just sending stuff to the bins. We're about to have 7 location open up, and I think they're working on number 8 right now. So again, don't quote me. This is pure speculation based off what I see going on in Houston. But I think we're going to see more bins locations nationwide because we are doing the work. Think it's good you're so personal with the Goodwill employees. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm pretty personable with everybody. I just, by nature, will be nice first until it's time to be not nice. I think I learned that from Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse all those years ago. Just be nice first until it's time to be not nice. And then when I'm not nice, it's very bad because I don't know how to go back to being nice. If that makes any sense. Like that switch only works one way. So I'm like a rabid dog once that switch is turned into not nice, and I don't know how to turn it off. But I've gotten better as I've gotten older, of course, with children and stuff like that. So Stacy usually has to come with a stick and just like beat me until I let go of whatever I'm chewing on. So they don't even want you looking up pricing? That's dumb. And again, all you have to do in that situation is if everyone stands together and says, you know what, we're not going to go here anymore. And then they have to rely on the other people that go that don't pull out their phones and stuff. They're going to lose money, and eventually it's the same thing with when I used to just go to retail Goodwill stores for shoes. Every week I'd go to the same locations and I'd buy shoes in abundance. And then one week I'd go and the prices would be raised. And so I wouldn't buy anything. And then I'd go back again, prices still up, I wouldn't buy anything. 3 times, I take you off my list and I'm going to skip you for a month. I come back, the manager's like, where have you been? You raised your prices. Sorry, I'm trying to make money. And that's just how it is. Eventually, they get the message and things return back to normal. The problem is you have to get a group of like-minded individuals to do something like that in order to make change happen. Kind of sounds like the same thing for everything, you know? If you want to protest, you have to get a large group of people. Same thing goes for that. Again, that's kind of creepy and weird that you can't. I mean, yeah, dude, I don't know. Phoenix is a different. You guys are animals. I don't understand. Somebody ruined it for all you. Missed that here at college. Man, let me tell you all the things you missed at college. Yeah, see, they got rid of all that here. We don't do any of that. Nope, we don't have any of that. Yeah, no, yes. Oh, yeah. So, they got rid of all that stuff. Because I used to always joke and be like, yep, I'm a senior, I'm a teacher, and I'm a first responder. Just give me 75% off and we'll make it a day. And then you got me trying to make friends with old people. Nothing against old people. Not a fan. I'm just kidding. I would always try to find someone and be like, hey, grandma, you see this basket of full of shoes? I'll buy everything in your cart if you check out with my cart, and I'll give you my card. Would you do that for me? Usually it's throw a purse. Get away from me, you weirdo. So I stopped trying to make friends with old people. I'm back at a call wife. There you go. You're such a good man. Yeah, honestly, it's really smart on their end. If you can find somebody that'll do the work for free, why wouldn't you? When we used to only have the bins in San Antonio, we would just designate at least one weekend or one day a month where we would drive, spend as long as we could, and then come back and just amass as much inventory as we can. Because even though it's 3 hours away, San Antonio is about 2.5 for us. Going once a month brings your inventory up, brings your buy cost down, and you're still getting it's worth the trip. Now, people that say they don't have a Benz for 8 hours, that's you're talking you have to go plan a weekend, get a hotel. That makes it a little different. But we could go to all locations in Houston. I could hit all 6 locations in a day if I wanted to, and probably spend about an hour, hour and a half at each. Who doesn't love Roadhouse? He had She's Like the Wind. You didn't know he had a song? Oh, it's got a great video too. If I start singing that, Stacy's gonna start crying. And no phones period policy was the most expensive store I've ever been to. That's probably why they had a no phones policy, because they know people would be all in there TikToking like, girl, look at this. They want $69 for these. Busted up Jimmy Choos. That's my TikTok voice, guys. Sorry. My theory about Goodwill price hike, I say it's a cycle. They raise what we want. We stop buying. Prices will go back down. Yeah, exactly. That's why when shoes go up, I stop buying at that store. They come back down. They learn very quickly, because at the end of the day, it's all about money. They are a for-profit entity. That's why I don't get mad. I understand. They're in the same game as us. I can't be mad that they're getting free donations and then making money off of it, because I'm trying to make money off of what they're selling. The name of the game is to make sure that you're making as much money for you as possible. And the only way you can do that is by sticking to your guns. If the prices go up and it brings down the amount that you're going to make, don't buy it. Plain and simple. Guys, it's 9:12. I told Stacy I was only going to be on an hour, so let's do about another 5 minutes and then wrap it up. I'm surprised she hasn't started yelling at me in the chat. That's how freaking nice she is, guys. Resellers are the easiest thing for anyone to blame anything on. Ever. Period. Everyone outside of the reselling community that watches anyone reselling videos is always going to have that same comment about you're ruining it for everybody. You're the reason my kids didn't get Christmas. No, the reason your kids didn't get Christmas is because you didn't go buy them the Christmas when you had, or because you haven't done what it takes to get a better job to get those presents. It's your fault, not my fault. If you can't feed them, don't breed them. I has no idea where that came from. But seriously, just people don't understand. Walmart is a reseller. Target is a reseller. They don't make their products. They sell products that they bought from other people at a lower price. That's what we do. Congratulations. You're Walmart. Let me see. Retail stores here do 20% off for higher purchases. Yeah, see, I don't know. It's just like I know, like Renzi now and then they get like a store points or something, and then they just like save them up and then use them. We don't have any of that. There you go, 60 in September. My mom turned 70 this year. My dad turned 71. You should have come to San Antonio today. I was in San Antonio last Friday. Every 15 minutes, they'll pull a row. And a row, I hear myself in the living room. Did you hear Stacy take off running? Every 15 minutes. So the rows, each row is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 14 bins or boats. 14 boats replaced and replenished every 15 minutes. And we have 11 rows. So it's awesome. I have a bunch of different character voices that I had to stop using because the world changed. And now, after what, it's 27 years when this happened. After 27 years, they fired the guy that was the voice of Apu on The Simpsons because they found out that he wasn't Middle Eastern. So that's where we are as a world. So a lot of my impersonations I've turned down. Hey, that sounds like a t-shirt. You are Walmart. I am Target. I like it. That's a t-shirt. I'm going to try to make that. Get points in DFW, then you get 10 off. Yeah, we don't have any of that point system here. What's up, Junk Monkey? All right, guys, we're down to 4 minutes, and then I'm going to have to get off. Stacy, I know you're still watching because I heard you. The ping pong voice? I don't even know what that means. Best day to hit the bins in Houston? Every day. Honestly, we just can't do it. Every day. There's never been a time when we go to the bins where we don't find stuff. We go in the mornings, we find stuff. We get there late in the afternoon because we had stuff to do. We find stuff. As long as they're changing out the roads, the boats, you're gonna find stuff. Me personally, the best way to attack the bins is to not be an everything reseller, because then it's just chaos. If you know that you only sell this or that, it makes it extremely simple. I literally just look for denim and shoes. If I'm in a boat, I'm not pushing stuff around. I'm literally just looking for denim. Denim, I grab it. Denim, I grab it. Denim, I grab it. And then I get to the cart and I look at it. I'm like, this is crap. This is crap. Keeper. And then I move on. That's how it works for me. If you come to Houston anytime, doesn't have to be the summer. If you come to Houston, I will personally take you to the bins. We'll go out to the resale stores. I will give you a graduation trip you will never forget. No, I'm not taking any strip clubs. Stacy would kill me. So don't even think that, buddy. I'm still your father. Can we get Stacy's arm on the live before you go? Stacy, come put your arm in the live. Dana's got this weird arm fetish. He wants to see your arm. I don't think it's going to happen. She does have a sleeve, though, so maybe she'll show it to you. Everything resellers drive me, my brain. I started out as an everything reseller, and I can't imagine doing that at a large scale to where I shout out to you, man. Flipping $1 and everything seller, and he's probably one of the biggest ones I know. I don't understand it because my brain can't compartmentalize all of the stuff because I don't like lots. I know my wall would tell you differently, but Emma, you want to come say hi? Oh, you don't want to be on. Shout out to Emma. Oh, I'm not saying Emma's the best. I already showed him your paintings. I'm not going to tell him you're the best. You're not the best. They can hear you. There's a microphone. Definitely not saying that. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Emma. Guys, I don't think you're going to see Stacy's arm. Sorry. They're definitely going to come down for a bench. Yeah, guys, come on down. Houston's the best. I'm never going to say. There you go. Let's do it. Michael's not the hobby store. Wait, what did I miss? Michael's is an awesome. Oh, you talking about Michael from The Office's ping voice? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, can't do ping. I can do I'll sit on you. Or like when Andy's like, see, what you gotta do is you gotta wish like you got some molasses in your mouth. Stuff like that. Graduating from college and getting married. Dude, you have got to come to Houston before you ruin your life. I mean, get married. No, I said it right the first time. I'm just kidding. I'm sure you're happy. I'm just kidding. Congratulations on achieving everything in your life in a very small window. You're graduating from college and you're getting married. Way to be an overachiever. I will have a participation trophy for you whenever you come. Emma, everyone said hi, even though they didn't see you. Yeah, see, I don't get it. Like, you have to have very good inventory control, and you have to be just meticulous with your where do you put everything? I hated cleaning pots and pans, so I stopped selling them. I hated getting people stealing components out of my VCRs and combo players on Amazon and swapping them out, even after I got those tamper-proof stickers. So I stopped selling them. Now I just get we don't get a lot of returns on clothing and shoes, mainly because every listing is exactly the same. We take all the same photos. We give you everything you need to make a decision. If somebody messages me and asks for a measurement outside of waist, rise, inseam, and if they're boot cut, I will actually I'll do a measurement of the width of the boot cut, because some are big, some are flare. There's a difference. You'll learn if you get into jeans. I take that. Anything outside of that, you're not getting it. I'd rather just not sell it to you because I'm not going to go pull it from inventory, take it out of its bag, put it back down, rephotograph, put it back in the bag, and then you don't buy it. Usually when somebody's asking you for a bunch of specifics on on anything that's used, they're not going to buy it anyway. They're just having you jump through hoops. Yeah, you are the biggest overachiever. By this time next year, you're going to be like, hey guys, I'm about to have my first kid. And I'm going to be like, you have already just messed up. Abort. Wait, wrong term. That is a bad word to use in that scenario. My apologies. Back up. Don't do it. Live your life. Yeah, go to the bids on your honeymoon. No, Dana has like a photographic mind. His inventory is everywhere. Own a building anywhere. Emma should be asleep. Emma should be asleep. Stacy, I'm coming. I swear. I know I keep saying 5 minutes and it's been 7. I'm sorry. The people are here. What do I do? Guys, we're going to wrap it up. We have Pop Culture Shop and we do eBay. That's awesome. 3 storage units. We have 2 600 square foot office. That's awesome. Commonwealth Picker just commented on my video. So, things are going pretty good. Oh, he's in there too. He just commented and he's here. I don't know who Eddie Haskell is. I'm not that old. Who's Eddie Haskell? Wait. Was he the bad guy on Leave It to Beaver? Or he's the bully? Yeah. I mean, I'll respond because you have to respond. You want to show eBay that you're engaging with your potential buyers. But I just tell them like, hey, look, everything you need is in the photographs and the description. Like somebody asked me the other day if I could take the insoles out of a pair of shoes and measure the insoles on a flat surface and then provide a photo with the measurement. And I'm like, no. Yeah, keep sorting through death files. I don't know what the boo hiss was for. Kevin in the house. We love you. Thanks. Have a great night. God, thanks for tuning in as I'm leaving. Kevin. Guys, make sure you subscribe to everybody in the comments. Go if they have a YouTube channel, find them on Instagram and follow them. We're supposed to be a community, right? Even though, I'm the one that makes videos talking about other people. But I do it. I do it with love, unless I don't like you. And then I do it out of pure hatred, but mostly love. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm glad we're back. Shout out to Jiggly wherever you are. We'll see you guys on the next one.